With their cute appearance, pandas are always adorable. Pandas usually weigh between 70 and 120 kilograms. Females are about 10 to 20% smaller than males. Pandas have a typical carnivore's digestive system. During their evolution, they lost the ability to taste the flavor of meat. Rather than laboriously catch and eat meat, their dietary habits changed when they realized that it was easier to eat the bamboo around them. But they got less nutrition from bamboo than from meat. So the pandas eat more than 30 kilograms of bamboo every day to fill their nutritional needs. For snacks, they eat grains, eggs, apples, bananas, and carrots. Thanks to the efforts of many people, the panda was downgraded from endangered to vulnerable in 2021. Pandas don't live in groups like bears and most other animals. They only live with their young when they're raising them, but most of the time they're alone. Compared to bears, they have a milder personality. Pandas in captivity are used to being around humans from birth, so they're not wary of them. The adorable panda. So cute.
A pink, graceful bird. This is a flamingo, one of nature's most beautiful works of art, with its graceful demeanor and beautiful plumage. Flamingos live in aquatic ecosystems such as lakes, rivers, and marshy beaches in temperate regions of Africa, South America, Southern Europe, the Middle East, and Western India. Lake Nadron, located in Tanzania, is one of the most famous flamingo habitats. Flamingos have a body length of between 2.1 meters and 1.3 meters and a weight of 3.5 kilograms, which is very light for their height. Unusually, their feathers have an elegant pink color despite their long legs and large wings. Flamingos rarely fly for long periods of time or travel long distances. They mostly prefer to rest by walking or standing. Flamingos have comb-like filters in their beaks that allow them to wade through mud or sand when searching for food in the water. Flamingos have webbed feet, which allow them to be active in the mud without the risk of falling in. Flamingos have a lifespan of 30 to 40 years. but in the wild they live for 15 to 20 years. Flamingos feed on plankton in the water, crustaceans like dogs and shrimp, and seaweeds like Artemia and blue-green algae, as well as small fish. Artemia and blue-green algae contain a chemical called keratin, which is absorbed by the flamingo's body and applied to its feathers, giving them a pink glow. They mate once a year and lay a single egg in a depression in the mud that they build to suit their wetland habitat. After 30 days of incubation, the eggs hatch and the fledglings are cared for 5 days before leaving the nest to live together in small colonies. But until they reach adulthood, they're still fed on their mother's milk. The flamingo's wet esophagus is called crop milk. It's an unusually bright red liquid, which is a common misconception about flamingos because it looks like milk or blood. They even have a habit of co-parenting, as this crop milk can be given to males as well as females. Their natural enemies include crocodiles, royal lizards, birds of prey, and mammals such as hyenas, baboons, and leopards that live in the marshes. They have no defense, so the only way to avoid them is to run away. Flamingos usually stand on one leg, and while this behavior is not fully understood, it is believed that they do this to reduce muscle fatigue and to protect their body temperature. Lake Natron, also known as the Lake of Death in Tanzania, is a volcanic lake filled with sodium bicarbonate that is home to a large population of flamingos. It is a lake of death for other animals who enter the lake and are burned or frozen to death. The lake is a key habitat for flamingos in Tanzania because it acts as a shield against natural enemies. Flamingos' long, slender legs are resistant to the corrosive water, allowing them to survive in Lake Natron. So far, so pink and graceful, you've learned about flamingos. For more animal documentaries, subscribe to Alpaca World TV.